It's time, guys. It's crazy because I actually stayed up because I expected V-Jump to drop today. I was expecting it to drop like early in the morning, right? Like I think I stayed up till like maybe 5 a.m. but nothing dropped at the time. So I ended up going to sleep, and I'm waking up now to find out that this info has dropped almost 3 hours ago, and it's like 12 p.m. for me right now. But either way though, guys, it's V-Jump time. So we now have new information for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and we got the confirmation of quite a few characters and 2 fusions. Yes, it's time, guys. We're getting into like the actual, like the solid, like the actual big info now. So anyway, I gotta calm down because I am excited about all this. So again, the newest V-Jump scan did give us the confirmation of a few characters that are coming into Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Of course, shoutouts to the GOAT, DBS Hype. They're the ones who posted this information, or at least from what I'm seeing. But we got the confirmation of Kid Trunks Super Saiyan, Goten Super Saiyan, Caulifla Super Saiyan 2, and then of course Kale Super Saiyan 2. And that's not all. We also got the confirmation of Super Saiyan Gotenks and Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. So that is 10 more characters that have been announced for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And of course, I would be very surprised if Kefla didn't have her base form, and I'd be very surprised if Gotenks didn't have both base form and Super Saiyan 3. But of course, they haven't shown those yet. I don't know why. Maybe they will when we get like the trailer, whenever that drops, but still, this is what we have to look forward to when it comes down to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's next bit of information, which is new generation Saiyans, which is very, very fitting. Granted, I kind of wish they showed KAUBA. That would have made a lot of sense. Anyway, so now that we know which characters are going to be in, let's actually break down their moves, right? So starting off at the very top, well, top left, technically, we have Kid Trunks. So, of course, Kid Trunks, Vegeta's kid, his move is Finish Buster. Very self-explanatory. I'm not surprised at all that that's his move. I'd be surprised if they try to give him anything different. And, of course, like, if you read it in Japanese, it's, let's see, Fui Nishu, yeah, Busta. So, yeah, very self-explanatory. And plus, you can tell by his pose anyway. So, yeah, Kid Trunks' move is Finish Buster. They don't say what his move is in Super Saiyan, so that's unfortunate. And it's a common thing that they're not really saying for a lot of the characters. So again, the moves that we actually get confirmation of are usually with them in their base form. So there's that. Now, moving down, we have Goten. Now, I think it's also important to preface this, which makes me sad. I've been advocating for this for so long, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, bro. In this game, Goten is just called Son Goten. That's it. Like, and then of course when he's in Super Saiyan, it's Son Goten Super Saiyan. No, like, Son Goten Kid or anything of the sort beforehand, just Goten. Which leads me to believe that Teen Goten from Superhero, probably not gonna be in the game. Goten GT, probably not gonna be in the game. It's really, really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, Goten's move is Charge, which again, super self-explanatory. It's one of his trademark moves. In the translation, it's Totsugeki, which literally directly translates to charge. And if you guys don't know, it's a move where he comes like flying from the air, like a flying headbutt. The opponent moves out the way. Then when he's at the ground, he uses his hands and redirects himself to the opponent and lands the headbutt, which we can see him land on base form Kale. So there is that. And again, like I said earlier, Goten will obviously transform into Super Saiyan. Now, moving down, we have more characters, and I'm really happy about this because it's confirmation of more Universe 6 characters. I mentioned them earlier, but we do have the confirmation of Kale and Caulifla. So we're gonna start off with Kale because, you know, it reads from left to right. So actually wait, no, it reads from right to left. I'm tripping. So let's start off with Caulifla. So anyway, we see Caulifla base form, and of course she's able to transform into Super Saiyan 2. You can tell it's Super Saiyan 2 because of her hairstyle. So there's that. Now, her move is Crush Cannon. Like, I almost forgot it for a second, but I remembered at the last second. And again, I can read what it says. The blue text where, you know, it's next to her base form says what the name of the move is. So in Japanese, it's Kurashu Kyanon. So yeah, Crush Cannon. This move is in a handful of Dragon Ball games because, again, like I said, the Universe 6 and like Dragon Ball Super characters are still relatively new in the video games, so there's not too much representation of how like these moves would function in these games like that, right? What I do know is in Xenoverse 2, that move was chargeable, and if you fully charged it and landed like maybe like a stamina break combo, whatever the case may be, and you unleashed that move fully charged, it dealt devastating damage. Literally, it was capable of one-shotting opponents. That's how strong of a move Crush Cannon is. So I don't know if it's gonna function the same way in Sparking Zero. I'm pretty sure they may tone it down, but still, I'm hoping that they keep the properties of it being a very powerful move if it's charged there, right? But from the looks of it, it seems to be more of like a cinematic move. So I don't think it'll hold that property, but we do know that super attacks that are able to be charged are in the game. We saw that with Goku using Kamehameha. So, well, specifically God Kamehameha. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that move, but she has it, and that's good. Now, moving over to the left, we finally have Kale. And of course, Kale is able to go Super Saiyan 2 as well, because remember, Kale, if I'm not mistaken, she never went Super Saiyan. It's from her base form, she went Berserk, and when she controlled herself, she went she was in Super Saiyan 2, so there's that. Now, the name of Kale's move is, I don't think this move has been named before. I think this move is in Dragon Ball Legends. I'd have to double check that. But the name of her move is Resist Blast. That's it. Again, I don't really think this move has been in the video games like that. I'm pretty sure this move is in Dragon Ball Legends, but base form Kale is an EX character, if I recall correctly. So, most people don't ever really get to see that move in action, myself included. I do have the unit in Legends, but I didn't really use her, so it is what it is. But yeah, the move that she's using is called Resist Blast, and she's able to turn Super Saiyan 2 as well. But we know that because obviously we've seen Berserk Kale in the game already. That was the first iteration of Kale that was confirmed for this game. Now, we go to the bottom, and we get the confirmation of two things in particular. Starting from the bottom right, we got team battles. I'm so happy that team battles are back. Y'all, because look, man, I love team battles. Team battles are so much fun, right? Again, you get to pick like 5 characters from the roster and just have an all-out fight with all of them, right? You can swap whenever you want, or even do specific things in the battle that are unique if you pick specific characters. Which also gets confirmed with this if we move over to the bottom left. We have fusions. Yes. So fusions are of course going to be in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And of course they have that in the team battle section, because if you have specific characters, you can fuse in game mid battle. So yes, team battles do confirm that fusions will happen in game again, which is fantastic. It's honestly something that we haven't seen in a console Dragon Ball game in a very, very long time, apart from Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, really. So yeah, fusions are back. We do have the confirmation of Super Saiyan 2 Kefla and of course Super Saiyan Gotenks. So starting with Kefla, her move, it's kind of small because the name of the move is in green this time. It's Gigantic Burst. Okay, so yeah, Gigantic Burst, we all know this move. We've seen it. It's actually in a lot of games. It's the final move that she used to try to wipe out Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. So yes, Gigantic Burst is in the game. How powerful it'll be, we have no idea. But now that we've seen Kefla, actually we've seen Kefla, we've seen Hit, we've seen Jiren, like we've seen all these characters. I'm hoping that sooner or later they will show us Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. That would be kind of cool. And then finally, on the left, the actual like far bottom left, we got the confirmation of Super Saiyan Gotenks. And of course, like even without translating, even though I did read the translation, but his move is Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack. We all know how this move works. It's been in too many games not to know how it works. So, but for those who don't know how it works, it's a move where Gotenks summons ghost clones of himself, and then those clones can be directed towards the opponent, and on impact they explode. So yeah, that is about all of the new information we got for the latest V-Jump scan of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. In all honesty, I'm really excited at the fact that they finally showed us all of this, because one, we got the confirmation of Trunks and Goten, which in truth, I don't know why they didn't show us that in the Master and Apprentice trailer. Like, they could have showed Vegeta training Trunks, they could have showed Gohan training Goten, or even Piccolo training both of them. So I don't know why they didn't show us that during that point in time, but at least we got their confirmation now, and they look to be pretty solid. But not only that, we got the confirmation of more Universe 6 characters, especially Kale and Caulifla, which I think are two of the most important Universe 6 characters, because of the fact that they confirmed the first two fusions in the game, which are Kefla and Gotenks. I am extremely excited, because seeing that they're showing us fusions now, maybe we won't get like a fusions trailer, but maybe it'll be just out of the blue, right? We see like Goku and Vegeta, and they fuse and we get Vegito or Gogeta, or heck, maybe fuse Zamasu. Can't wait to see something like that. Who knows? But all in all, I'm excited, and I do want to know in the comment section below, are you guys excited for the information we got for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.